Okay, you guys, back with another tutorial. I'm going to show you guys how to use innate templates. So you're going to go to File, Merge, and you're going to find the PNG one of her templates. Once it's in, this is the template. You're going to right click, and you're going to release the compound pad. You're going to delete move that out the way. Delete that. Now I'm going to be working with the small medium one right here. So we're going to delete all the rest of them. Move that, move that, move that, move that. So this is the one we're going to be working with. Delete all the rest of that extra stuff. So now you're going to go to Merge, and you're going to bring your file in. I always design my files in Photoshop, and I actually, before I brought this template in Silhouette, I brought it into Photoshop so I can design according to this template. So I'm going to go to Merge, get my design, size it down, bring the design to the back so I can see, turn down the opacity, click on the shirt, go to color, turn down the opacity so I can see my shirt, line my shirt up correctly. And if you want to, let's see if this, you see this little line right here? Let's see if it's going to go on the shirt. Let's see. Drag over everything, go to modify, crop. Oh, so it's not in the shirt. So once you crop it, you're going to get your square, draw your square. Doesn't matter what size it is because we're going to resize it. Click on your square, go over here to transform, open that, the second one to scale. Whatever size paper you have, that's what size you're going to make this square. So typically the standard size paper is 8 by 5, 8.5 by 11. And that's the size paper. Now this is a small medium, so now we have to make these squares where they cover this whole paper. So we're going to select our square, we're going to hold down Control, we're going to right click, tap your right arrow key one time. And now you're going to keep that square highlighted, and you're going to tap your left arrow key 3 times. 2, 3. And we did that to overlap this square to this square. That way, and when you overlap your design, you have a low impact of you seeing white in your design when you press it. So it doesn't matter if when you cut the white off of the paper, you still will have some of your design left if you make a mistake and cut some of your design. So that's why we overlap it. So now we're going to highlight this one, right click, hold down Shift, left click, right click, tap your left arrow key, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Oh, you need another one. Hold down Control, right arrow key, left arrow key, 1, 2, 3. All right, that should be enough. Now you're going to highlight all of them. You're going to hold down Control, and you're going to hit your down arrow key. Now we're going to overlap these squares. These squares right here, we're going to overlap them over this square. So we're going to tap our up arrow key. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we need another line. Yep, we need another line. So we're going to highlight that one. Do the same thing. Hold down Control, down arrow key. Now you let Control go. And you're going to tap your up arrow key. 1, 2, 3. And it should fit your shirt. So now we're going to see how this shirt best fit our design. In portrait mode, it can fit. Let's see if we could turn our design, our squares this way. Let's see. Well, we use all of them if in a landscape mode. Let's turn them the opposite way. As you can see, we use all of them in our landscape mode. And you have to use, we are using all of them in our portrait mode. So it really don't matter which way we go. So now, depending on how many squares you have, that's how many times you're going to make a copy of this whole section. So you're going to zoom out. You're going to hold down your control. So we got 3, 6, 9 squares. You're going to make a copy of this 9 times. So we're going to hold down control. I mean, not control. Undo that. We're going to hold down Alt. And let me zoom in and show you what it does once we hold down Alt. See, once we hold down Alt, that X comes up. Hold down Alt. Let it go. It's gone. Hold down Alt. You see this little X thing? That's what it does. That's letting you know it's about to make a copy of this whole section. So you're going to hold down Alt. And you're going to drag. Make a copy. Drag. Make a copy. Drag. Make a copy. Okay, that's 4. Now we're going to highlight all of them. I'm going to drag. Make a copy. Hold down Alt. Drag. Make a copy. Now, for each one of these sections, we're going to pick one square. Let me show you. Let me zoom in. For each one of these sections, we're going to pick one square and the whole design. Then you go to the next one. You pick the next square and the whole design. You go to the next one. You pick the next square and the whole design. The next square and the whole design. So now let me show you what I mean. You're going to drag your mouse over the first square and your whole design. You're going to go to Modify, Crop. That's that section. You can either do it like that, or you can click on one square. You're going to hold down Shift, click on your design, go to Modify, and you're going to crop. Move that out the way. You could delete all these squares because you don't need them anymore. Go to your next design. You're going to go to your second square. You're going to drag over the second square, and as you go farther down, you're going to see it's going to highlight the design. You're going to go to Modify. You're going to go to Crop. Get rid of all these squares. You don't need them anymore. Do the third. You're going to do this for all your designs. All your squares and all your designs. Drag, crop, drag. And I'm used to this, so I can basically know which part I'm on. So that's why I made 4. As you can see, they got 4 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made 4 lines, so that way I know where I'm at. So I'm on the second row. I'm on the second row. I'm going to drag to the side my square and my design. I'm going to crop. Crop. That's that. Get rid of that. So now this part right here, I can't drag. As you can see, I can't drag because I'm going to be selecting this part right here. So what I'm going to do is move this square out the way. Since I did that one already, I'm going to delete that one. Now I can drag, select the design, and that middle square right there, and I'm going to crop. delete all that. I don't need them anymore. So now I do the same thing. Delete that one. Delete this square in the middle. Don't need it anymore. Now I'm going to drag and select that middle square and that one design, and I'm going to crop. Get it out the way. Delete. So now I'm going to go from this way. Since I could get to this side, this section right here, I could drag from this way and crop. Delete that. Don't need it anymore. So now with the last row, I'm going to drag up, crop, delete, drag up, crop, crop, delete, drag up. As you can see, some of these designs are not the full 8 by 10. So of course, you know, we are going to put, so we made 9, this is 9 sheets of paper. This will be 9 sheets of paper, but we're going to cut it down where it's not going to be 9. So we're going to make our board right here. You go to page setup, whatever size paper you have. So we working with 8 by 5, tab by 11. So of course this one gonna fit that hole, so we can't put none right there. That one can fit. We're gonna print each one of these separate. That one, that one. And these little few right here, these two right here, we can print on the same page. This one, you have to turn it to the side. Go to rotate, turn that one to the side and print it. This one, turn to the side and print. And you're gonna print all your all these pieces, you're gonna print them separate except these two. Whenever you have pieces that's small enough that can fit on the same sheet, you want to print them together and just cut them off before you tape it together. And that's how you use the innate lab template. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon.